What's going on, guys? Today I've got the Xiaomi POCO X3 NFC. Now that is one hell of a mouthful in terms of title, but here it is. The box looks pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. I've seen this phone online. It looks pretty futuristic also. The camera setup is pretty cool and you'll see that in a minute. This phone so far looks pretty impressive and I've looked at some specs online. The specs look great. And the starting price for the Xiaomi POCO X3 NFC is £199. So we'll jump into some specs now and we'll go over some of the box contents. This is just a quick unboxing. We will have a full breakdown test and benchmark test coming out very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that and make sure you hit that subscribe button if that's something you want to see very soon. But yeah, this is basically going to be my first impressions of this phone and a few specs. So I'm going to jump into this right now. On the outside of the box, it's fairly minimalistic. You've got all the sort of information on the front here about what the device is. On the top you've got nothing, and on the bottom you've got a little bit more information. You've got the fact that it's got two IMEIs, so therefore it is a dual SIM. You've got the EAN there and some information about this exact model. So you can tell this is a POCO X3 NFC in cobalt blue, and this is the 6x128GB variant. Now there are a few different variants of this phone. You do have the shadow grey colorway as well, and we also have that in stock on eFones.com if you want to buy that right now. It'll be linked in the description below. Cobalt blue version, as I said, there is a shadow grey variant as well, and they also come in different RAM and ROM sizes as well. So you've got 6x64 or 6x128GB and blue or grey. We have all those variants in stock right now, and you can check that out on eFones.com straight away. It'll be linked in the description below for you. As I said, it starts at £199. But yeah, there's the outside of the box, guys, and we'll jump inside the box now. As you open it, you can see it has this sort of POCO here, very minimalistic, and that is it. And inside this divider, you've got all your usual stuff. You've got your case, warranty cards there, and a bit of information, and your SIM card tray ejector tool. Then you've got the actual phone itself. Pop that out for now and we'll continue going through the box contents. Then you've got this little divider here. Below that you've got your charger here. Now this is a very exciting bit of tech here. This is obviously a 33 watt charger here, and that does mean that you can charge to 62% in 30 minutes or 100% in 65 minutes. So this charger is gonna be super quick. You can see a little bit of color in there on the inside there, maybe taking a bit of inspiration from their friends at Realme. You've got the red branding inside there, and obviously this box does have a bit of a Realme vibe to it, being bright yellow, and obviously this is also a USB Type-C, again with that red branding inside the cabling there. That is it for the box there. No headphones inside the box. On the phone here, you've got a little bit of information. You can see that it's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor. Now, as I've said in previous videos, the G stands for gaming, so this is clearly a gaming-centered device and maybe geared more toward your average gamer on mobile. You can see that it's got a 120Hz 6.67-inch FHD plus dot display. Now that is an LCD display there, and obviously again the 120Hz is probably geared more towards the gaming aspect, and obviously with 120Hz you obviously have that really smooth scroll speed as well. But that's pretty cool, and you can see it has 240Hz touch sampling rate as well, so again gaming wise seems to me like a very gaming geared device. You can see here that it's got a 64 megapixel AI quad camera and a 20 megapixel selfie camera, so you're going to be taking incredible pictures there, and I will show you what the camera setup looks like on the back in a second, and it looks pretty cool. And you can also see one of the main features here. You've got a 5160 mAh battery with 33 watt fast charge, as I previously said. So an absolutely humongous battery there. If we take this out of this little sleeve, you can see that camera setup on the back there, and you can also see this pretty incredible design here by Xiaomi. You can see it says POCO in those big bold letters on the bottom here. It's got this sort of grated bit here, but you can't feel it because underneath this soft glass back here. Now I'm not sure if this actually is glass, I think it's plastic, but it feels very well refined, and obviously you've got that camera setup there. Now I believe this is a quad camera setup with a flash there, and obviously the main 64 megapixel camera in the middle. We will do a camera test very soon, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in a later video. On the front here you've obviously got that punch hole 20 megapixel selfie camera. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of punch hole cameras, but I do believe that this one is fairly small, so it shouldn't be too big of a a problem. On the outside of the phone, you've got a side-mounted thumb/fingerprint scanner. You've got your volume knockers, and on the other side, you've got your SIM card tray there. On the bottom, you do have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB Type-C port, and a speaker there on the bottom. And on the top, you've got some other bits here. So you've got your LiDAR sensor, you've a few other little holes here for other types of sensors, and you've obviously got your loudspeaker at the top there as well. Turning this device on, you'll see that the display is pretty cool, and as I said, this is an LCD display, and it does have a 120Hz refresh rate. We will show off a bit of gaming in a later video, so if you want to see that display in its full glory, you'll be able to see that coming very soon. In terms of overall design though, guys, this phone looks incredible, and I'm really excited to use this phone this week and tell you my overall opinion on it. But as I said, this is the display loaded up. I turn the brightness up here. You can see it's a pretty cool display, and that camera is pretty inoffensive overall. It's not ginormous, and it looks pretty sleek with the design. As I said, overall this phone looks pretty cool, and I'm very excited to see what it can actually do. So I will be sure to tell you in around about a week's time how I feel about this device. But yeah, boasting some incredible specs, guys. What's your favorite spec about this device? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment them. We'll be sure to respond to you as soon as possible. If you like this type of video, make sure to consider subscribing, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching our video. As I said, we will have an update on this phone in about a week's time after I've used it for a week, and I'll tell you my opinion. If you want to buy this phone, you can buy it on eFones.com right now for $199, and it will be listed straight away, and you get it in this lovely blue colorway here, or an incredible gray colorway as well that looks great as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.